Please. Real quick, just want to thank everybody for coming to our final student of the month, okay, May. Memorial Day, all right? Can't beat this, right? Going to this weekend. So I just want to explain real quick how we kind of get to where we're at today, all right? We have a great group of students in front of us, our Teacher of the Month and our Scholar Athletes of the Month. And I kind of briefly went over this when I called the parents, but I said I'd give you more details. So basically how it works is every month, Ms. Hain over there, who kind of runs this whole deal, puts out an email to the faculty staff, or I'm sorry, the high school faculty, and then they nominate certain students for each grade. There's one per grade. Those nominations then come to a Student of the Month committee. Right? That committee looks at the writings of each student, look at the grades, character, things like that. There's a lot that goes into this. And then the committee chooses. And it's a tough thing. I mean, we really get a lot of nominations, right? Which really just speaks to the students you see here today. Because, not only, are they nominated amongst their entire class, but also then when it comes down, it's really a hard choice to pick because it's such a good group of students. And so they are nominated, right? They're chosen one per grade, one athlete, female and male for the entire school, right? And then now over here, pick Ms. Knaus for our faculty member of the month. So, they just embody really what we're looking for at Interboro. I mean, this is more than just grades, it's character, it's how their peers feel about them, the teachers and things like that. So, and that's a testament to them and also their families. So thank you for your support too. So how we operate is usually we do our faculty member of the month first, right? Then we'll get into the students. This month is Ms. Knaus. She was nominated by her student, Malin D. Guglielmo. Malin D. There we go. All right, come on up, Malin, real quick. You can actually.
Okay, I picked Miss Knaus because she definitely has given me a different perspective on how to look at music and interpret it with my life, and she definitely has made my freshman year a whole different experience. And she's made 10th period every day very fun and different. And I've definitely developed a great teacher-student kind of relationship with her, and I don't think I would trade it for anything else. So, this is Miss Knaus.
Now to our students. All right, our first student of the month is our freshman class winner, Haley Oswoski. She was nominated by Ms. Catino.
I nominated Haley because she really does go above and beyond in my 9th grade honors English class. I allow my students to revise their essays as many times as they want to get the grade that they want, and I believe there was one week where Haley was after school every single day until she got the 100, which she did because it was an amazing essay by the end of it. Haley's also very involved here at the school, which is a difficult thing to do right as a freshman. She came in here and decided she wanted to do some community service, so she joined Key Club. She's an athlete, she does soccer, and she's the vice president of her class. And as a class advisor, I think that that is amazing. So I hope that you stick with that for all 4 years. And I just think that she is an excellent representation of excellence and Buck Pride, and we're lucky to have her for the next 3 years.
Congrats, Haley. Thanks, Ms. Catino. Our sophomore class winner is Brooke Parker. She was nominated by Aaron Donovan.
Thanks, sir.
Yep.
Ready? This is the amazing and talented Brooke Parker. I nominated her because she is one of the top students in her class. She and 2 other kids are always in stiff competition to see who's going to be #1. And she very frequently comes out on top. Not only that, it's because of her grit. I mean, you look at this girl, you don't think, oh, she's gritty, but grit in the sense of the word that she has perseverance. She doesn't give up. She doesn't look like somebody that you would compare with a junkyard dog, but she's got that kind of tenacity, and that is a powerful thing. She's also an athlete, cheerleader, and very well regarded academically. Her grades are outstanding. And there's lots of nice things I could say, but in order to keep this short, let's just give her a big hand.
junior class winners are sole male for this month. It is Vince Mormando, nominated by Mr. McGrady.
This is Vince Mormando. We need to center a little bit more. You can't escape the picture. I nominated Vince on 2 different levels. I have him in class, and it's honors chemistry, so everybody can kind of make the face, because honors chemistry is not one of the most popular classes, and it's one of the more difficult ones, and he does a fantastic job. He assists other people in the class. He's probably smarter than I am. He could teach the class if he wanted to. He does an outstanding job with that. His grades are solid all around. He's in the Honor Society. He's in Student Council, Class Congress, very well involved, and he's a 2-sport varsity athlete. And just to show you a little bit about how highly I think of Vince, I will mention soccer, that he is the starting goalie for the soccer team. He's also one of our throwers on the winter and spring track team. And just to show you the kind of character that he has, this is, as far as I know, it doesn't happen all that often, if ever. As a sophomore, he became the captain of the throwers. That's how high people think of him, both his peers and coaches and faculty alike. He is held in great esteem. And he has done a wonderful job for us, both as a sophomore as a captain and as junior as a captain. Of course, he'll be a captain again next year. So it just goes to show you the kind of character he has. He's got it all. He's got the athletics. He's got the involvement. He's got the grades. He's going to have a wonderful future and a well-deserved honor.
Congratulations. Thanks, Mr. McGrady. Our final student is Adrian Arcavage, representing the senior class, nominated by Mr. Pattinson.
This is Adrian. This is your life. What can I say about Adrian? So the reason I nominated Adrian, Adrian is in theater. She does a wonderful job. Color guard, K-scope, class congress, student council, and none of it gets in the way of her academics. She's an outstanding student who I'm sure will be very successful at Westchester. She even managed to do a remote K-scope from Orlando. So Adrian lets nothing get in her way. So congratulations, Adrian. It was wonderful having you in class, and I wish you the best of luck at Westchester. Okay?
Thanks, Mr. Pattinson. Now Mr. Qualls will come up and we'll recognize our student scholar athletes.
These are our final scholar athletes of the month. As we said, this is our last student of the month banquet here. So these 2 people they epitomize what Interboro is all about. We're great ambassadors, great students, and both of them were a major part of us winning the Del Val Sportsmanship Award again. The first athlete that I'm going to call up, unfortunately her coaches can't attend, but I was texting back and forth. They had a lot of things that they wanted to say. Our female student athlete of the month, Rachel Reefer. Rachel, I'm just going to say this on the part of your coaches here. They love you to death. You did a great job this year, and they would have loved to have been here to watch you accept this award, but they figured that you would have given no response like you did the last 3 years. So that's exactly what they wanted me to say. I read it verbatim, so if you see Coach Pedrick and you don't like what he had to say, just make sure that you take care of Coach Pedrick, all right? Oh, I heard that, so there you go. Everyone, Rachel Reefer, she did an excellent job this year, excellent pitcher. Our male athlete of the month is Billy Kettler, and I'm going to allow his coaches to come over and speak on his behalf. Coach Nicola.
Obviously, it's Billy Kettler. What can I say about Billy? I think I've coached 25, 26 different teams here at Interboro, 13, 14 years, and he is, without a doubt, the most well-rounded player I've had an opportunity to coach as far as a student, top 5% of class, athlete, 3-year varsity starter, 2-year captain, shortstop. I think he started over 60-some games there. National Honor Society, as far as a person, none better. So I mean, he exemplifies everything that's great about the school. He's class, top notch. And it's a little known secret here in coaching. It makes your team great is when your best player is your hardest worker. And for the last 3 years here at Interboro, our best player has been our hardest worker. And so when that happens, everybody else falls in line, and that's what's made our team so great. Is that this guy never takes a play off in practice or in a game, and he's just a class act. He's a leader. I mean, even you know his junior year, he would tell you he didn't have the greatest season, and all he did was make zero excuses and continue to work even harder. And that's when you learn about people when they're not, you know, not everything isn't going well for them. So this guy is going to, I mean, he was accepted in Penn State, Maine. He's going to go to University of Tampa. He's going to be some kind of a doctor, and I have absolutely no doubt that he's going to be extremely successful and make Interboro High School very proud. Billy Keller.